Hey, what's up, guys? It's Andrew Osentowski. I'm back with another UFC prediction video. This time, UFC Freedom Fights 250, Topuria versus Gaethje. This event goes down Sunday, June 14th, 2026. First fight begins at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. It's going down from the White House in Washington, D.C. So let's get into it, guys. 6 fights on this card. It was just announced at UFC 326 last Saturday that this is going to be the card, so let's get into it. First fight up, Diego Lopez against Steve Garcia, and I was kind of surprised to see this matchup just because I thought Diego Lopez said he broke both his feet in the Volkanovski fight. Again, he just fought just over a month ago, so obviously he didn't break his feet, I don't think, because he wouldn't be fighting on this card. But so yeah, it's just kind of weird. Weird to see that. 31 years old, 1-fight losing streak, and he just got outclassed by Volkanovski again. But I'm kind of happy to see him sticking with the featherweight division. I think he probably is a better fit at featherweight. Steve Garcia, been waiting for him to get a matchup after he got a nice TKO win over David Onama last November, man. He's on a 7-fight winning streak. He definitely deserves a big fight like this. 33 years old. And, yeah, impressive 7-fight winning streak. He's actually going to have the reach advantage here against Lopez. You got to wonder where Lopez is. I mean, I think they're making this matchup because, you know, they might want to see if Steve Garcia can, you know, elevate himself in the rankings, man. And, you know, Diego Lopez kind of does seem like a finished product almost. You know, can't beat Volkanovski. Who knows how long Volkanovski's going to stay around and still defend the belt. But I'm going to go with Steve Garcia for the upside here. I just feel like the odds are kind of off. Lopez minus 185, Garcia plus 160. They might just stand and bang in front of each other. I'm going to side with Steve Garcia. Bo Nickel against Kyle Dawkins. Dawkins has looked really good as of late. He's got a couple first-round finishes since coming back to the UFC. Bo Nickel. Again, he said Colby Covington turned on the fight. He's coming off a win over Rudolfo Vieira last November. Nickel's currently a minus 335. I'm going to go with Nickel here, but again, man, Dawkins could be live for an upset. Mauricio Huffy against Michael Chandler. Again, Chandler's 40 years old, man, or 39 years old. He will be 40 by the time this fight takes place. 3-fight losing streak. Last seen him in action last April against Patty, so he has not fought, has not been active. Patty finished him. Ruffy coming off a nice win against Fiziev, which I gave Fiziev the first round, but Rufi finished him in the second round. Caught him on a punch. Seemed like to his eye that really hurt him. And then he finished Fiziev with a barrage of punches, I believe. So, very good win there. He did look a little tentative, but I think he did that training camp out there in Australia and that with Volkanovski. But I'm going to side with Rufi here. They obviously really like this guy. He's 11 years younger than Chandler. Great striker. Should be able to defend any takedowns. I don't even think Chandler's going to try to take him down. So I'm going to side with Rufi here. Sean O'Malley against Eamon Zahabi. Zahabi, another guy on a long winning streak here, a 7-fight winning streak. I don't know how he's going to outclass O'Malley, but it is possible. O'Malley, they're giving this guy favorable matchups, even after he kind of spoke out against the UFC as far as the pay. 31 years old, coming off a kind of an uninspiring win over Song Yadong. Just wasn't really, you know, it's kind of what I expected, a unanimous decision win, but it does seem like he's ducking Corey Sandhagen, who I think would probably give him a lot of problems. And obviously Umar, you know, so again, man, it's kind of a favorable matchup to him. The UFC doesn't care for Zahabi, so they'd probably like Zahabi's win streak to end here. But hey, man, maybe Zahabi pulls the upset. It would be nice to see, but you know, I'm gonna side with O'Malley here. He's at minus 350. Next up, co-main event: Alex Pereira against Cyril Gane for the UFC interim heavyweight championship. And again, Pereira vacated his light heavyweight championship, moving up to heavyweight. and he's going up against Gane, who's coming off that, no contest over with Tom Aspinall that occurred last October. So again, Gane opened up the favorite. He's moved to the underdog spot. A lot of money coming in on Pereira, and I kind of like Gane in this spot, honestly. Again, it'll be interesting to see if there's a speed factor for Pereira here. I think Gane moves pretty good at heavyweight. I think he's got good takedowns. He's just got a better all-around game, in my opinion. I don't know. I feel like the pressure's more on Pereira in the spot. Gane, he was looking good in that fight against Aspinall until the eye post occurred. But again, I like Gane in this spot, man. Very interesting spot. But I think I'm gonna side with Gane here. Topuria against Gaethje, and I think we kind of know how this one's gonna go. Gaethje, he just looked slow in that fight against Paddy. He picks up the win. I mean, but he just felt like he was really open to getting hit, but Paddy just could not capitalize. Good win by Gaethje nonetheless. I mean, I had a bet on him, so I was happy Gaethje did pull through with that win. He's definitely going to have a size advantage on Topuria, but Topuria is 8 years younger. Again, and he's just got knockout power, man. Topuria, finished Charles last June, Holloway before that, Volkanovski before that. I mean, Gaethje, like I said, he's coming off that win against Paddy in January, beat Fiziev almost a year prior to that. So again, Gaethje's putting up the interim championship, and they're fighting for the real lightweight championship in the main event at UFC Freedom Fights 250. And I'm going to side with Topuria, man. I just think Topuria is the side. So again, Topuria is a minus 600 right now. Gaethje is plus 425, but I'm going to pick Topuria here for the win. So again, guys, my picks: Topuria, Gane, O'Malley, Ruffy, Nickel, and I'm siding with Garcia.